Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. We are just getting started. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This fella, Ndidi, was plucked from Belgian football to become one of the best defensive midfielders in the European game. And I don't say that lightly. He's so good at what he does, he can anchor the midfield on his own. He's a superb tackler, and he pretty much allows his boss to confidently pick a more attacking lineup.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now he's off and running. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not...
Kachu! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has been cleared. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gundogan.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's worked it through. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Asensio. Always onto this. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Besiktas with the corner, there first. Header! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
During the match at all times.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. We are just getting started. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch, and at the same time he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines. And it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game, the complete package.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Pinches it off him. Now it's Lang, now it's Icardi. Torreira cuts it out. Mauro Icardi. Lemina. Now Sara. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Sara. Now it's Lang. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's on his own. Lemina. Kukçu. That's been cut out, well played. No way through. Good ball. Shot a goal! Goal! Besiktas! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Besiktas have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Masuaku. And it's Masuaku. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Now it's Icardi. Besiktas already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to... Shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Lemina. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's made its way to him. He is just caressing the ball. Chance to... And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Looking to play him in. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a... And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Asensio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sara. Now it's Lang. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Not where it came from. Tries to pass it through. Cross flung. Kukçu! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Osimhen. Kachu!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Masuaku gets over and intercepts. Asensio. Masuaku. Pass somewhat off target. Sara.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Asensio. Well, played right into his path. There's the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump! And he has kept it out somehow!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Onuachu. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, super! Oh, shooting chance! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Besiktas looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Besiktas, number 30, number 21.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Coming on the field, number
Gundogan.
26.
It's Gundogan!
Number 27.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Osimhen. Besiktas do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's having a pop! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to it. Oh, he's been caught napping! And this is... and a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly... oh no, this does not look good. Sara. Now it's Icardi.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Besiktas certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Gundogan. It's played through for him. And the finish! Time and again they are repelled.
This match was 97,559.
Can he get on the end of this? Muslera breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Besiktas clean.
Mauro Icardi! And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
On how to find your way around this stadium.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And the counter is on. Asensio! Asensio! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. Now it's Asensio. Kostic gets into a good position. And he's there to clear it. Little pass back. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Ndidi. Strokes it back. Great chance! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Besiktas with the corner, they're first. A real chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Drogba. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Asensio. Kostic. And he's felt, and the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
A header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Besiktas have scored 2 quick goals here. Now it's Drogba. Onuachu.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Tufan. Stefan Savic. Now Mucci. Now it's Drogba.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Osimhen. Knocks it into space. Kostic deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Trabzonspor clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's in a great position here. Ball's chance! Tries to get it clear. He'll try from distance! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, great leap! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Oh, horrible miscue. Tufan. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away? Now the ball in. Onana trying. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Has been indicated.
Crossed in. There's the header. And the keeper threw out a limb.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kukçu. Played out wide, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kostic finding himself in... Goes for a shot! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Untouchable rip! And that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Besiktas are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support through our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution on the field, number 14.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Coming on to replace him is number 26. Substitution in progress.
Talisca, and that's a chance! And that's a tidy finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Besiktas are having a ball here. And the shot! No, again there's no way. He's going for goal! Without the best in the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Always onto this. Can he finish? Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gulok claims it without any fuss.
Trabzonspor clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's in, must be! Big chance! Oh, crossbar! And he's following up! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, denied at the last.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Besiktas have their third corner. Trabzonspor have the chance to go the other way. "60 minutes played. Besiktas perhaps contemplating their next change here. Tries to play it through. Kirkchu. Oh, that's fabulous. Gets his head on it! And that's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look...
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.